Stay sane and not be bored by creating your own customized HydroFlask. Sup everyone, this is Nathaniel and welcome back to my channel. Are you tired of scrolling through TikTok? Cause I am too. I'm always stressed and annoyed at myself at how much time I spend on TikTok just binge watching videos after videos. So I hope to help you during this time to keep yourself sane. So in this video, you will see the process how I transform a very plain HydroFlask into something and uniquely my own with my own design right here. Here are the items that you'll need for this project. You'll need a HydroFlask, pencil and eraser, a painter's tape, Posca markers, acrylic fixative, and of course, your sketch. Because this bottle is something that you are going to drink from, it's very important to cover the lip of the bottle to prevent it from receiving any chemicals that may be harmful to your body. After covering the mouth of the bottle with painter's tape, you can now start sketching your design onto the bottle. Now before we go to the fun part, it's always good to prepare your markers beforehand. You must shake them and let the ink flow. Now it's time to color in mountains. I like to think that I'm coloring it in layers, so I would do the lowest layer first before going to the next. I can think of adding more colors to it later. When I do my projects, I prefer having a sketch first, but if you're the more adventurous type, you can always freehand everything and then just color however you feel. If you don't know me by now, I live and breathe chalk, and that's my inspiration for this piece. I want to combine chalkboards and climbing into one really fun piece. When you're lettering on a surface that has curves and edges, it's always good to slow down. Slow and steady wins the game. Let's speed things up a bit and dance to this music. There are some markers that have very thin ink and don't go well with the surface, so it's always good to double up the colors to make sure they're opaque and crisp. Before I go over with the second layer of paint, I want to make sure that everything's dry first so that the colors don't mix, especially when doing the black outlines later on. Things are starting to take shape, and before the final step, it's time to make those lines. Not all sketch marks will be covered with ink, and that's why it's good to have an eraser handy to erase those ugly lines. Now it's time to add some zing to the art. The art is done, and now it's time to seal the head or the cap of the bottle to make sure that there's no foreign particles that will be in to the mouth of the bottle. You can never be too careful with this because you're gonna drink from the bottle, so it's always good to err on the side of caution and cover everything that's visible. And for the final step, it's time to seal the artwork with the acrylic fixative. Make sure to do it outside where there is sufficient airflow so that you will be safe while doing the spraying. Try to spray the surface evenly. If you have to do another coat, make sure that the first coat is dry before you do the second one. And there you have it. That's the complete process on how I customized my own HydroFlask. The tumbler now looks like this. And I've been using it since I did the painting and the sealing of it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I can't wait to flex this. I can't wait to bring it everywhere with me once the COVID situation is over. This is one way that you can still be creative even when on lockdown. And I hope you found this video useful. If you want me to try lettering on any other surface, do comment down below. Also let me know if you have any questions. I shall see you again in the future videos. Bye for now.